ほんと相変わらずね、このって声がね聞こえてくるな。でこっちは外に通じているところかな。でこれは病院や満室です。まあ確かにそんな感じはしてるよね。だって外にさテント張ってるぐらいだからね。テント張ってでも患者をね治したいっていうね、お医者さんと看護師さんの気持ちがね現れているよね。でこれ
Thelma Howcroft said she was being watched by vampire hunters. Where are they hiding? I should investigate.
セカンドクエストのやつかな。で
Good evening.
ちょっと話せない？
I'm Dr. Reed. Always a pleasure to meet a colleague, sir.
はじめまして。
Especially when he
レ
was
イドです。
supposedly dead.
A colleague? Are you a doctor too?
Not
こ
anymore,
の
sir.
格好からして医
I
者なん
used
じ
to
ゃない？
be Dr. Rakesh
今は
Jadana.
違いますって言ってんな。
Now, I'm just Mr. Jadana, pawnbroker and humble guardian of this morgue.
What do you mean?
医者だな。
You used to be a doctor. Was your license revoked?
No, sir. It is just that I like to be precise. I run a little pawn shop while taking care of the dead. But I used to be a real doctor.
以前は一応お医者さんだったのね。で品物を見せて。
Please show me what you have to sell.
Of course. It's just trinkets and curios, really.
本当に？
But I'm
本
sure
当に
they
役
can
に
be
立つ？
useful.
それを私が見ないとな。で謎の処方箋？何これ？アヘン、コデイン。この謎の処方箋って気になるんだけど。これ買っちゃう？買ったぞ。買っちゃったよ。でこのコデイン、アヘンってあれかな、お薬なんか作れる、ワークベンチであったよね。それで使ったりするやつかな。でちょっと話終わっちゃったんだけど、勝手に終わらないで。
Such a pleasure to see you again.
はいはいはい、じゃあ話そうぜ。で生活は死者は怖くない？
Are you afraid or uneasy being surrounded by so many corpses?
我は怖いけどな。
These bodies are empty vessels. Flesh left to decay. Poof. No soul anymore. All gone.
なんだろう、この人怖い。大概の人は死体を怖がりますよ。
An interesting point of view. And quite an exotic one too. Most people fear or at least have respect for dead flesh.
Sir, as a medic during the war, I learned to face my death and the death of others. It's the pain we have to tame, not death itself.
なんかアンロックされた。仕事にはどうやって？
How did you get this job?
After I left the army, I worked as an undertaker down by the
葬
docks.
儀屋をしてたんだ。
A dangerous
結構いろいろ
place
やってん
with
のね、
many
君。
an unpleasant business there.
見ると、
Milton
ま
Hooks
たミル
helped
ト
me
ン
get a
か。
job here.
ミルトンのコネでここに来たってことかな。ここで一人で働いていいのかい？
Do you work here alone?
Yes, very easy work, sir. All I have to do is watch a few bodies. The situation was very different when the main morgue was still open.
なぜ監視するんですか？
Why do
痛い
you
よ。
have to watch these bodies?
Because these poor fellows have no names. We keep them in case someone comes looking for the missing. Sadly, very rarely happens.
行方不明の死体があって、でもしかしたらその行方不明の死体が、その探している人がいるかもしれないから、ここでいろいろ監視していると。なるほどね。で、遺体の字は閉まっているの？
Why close the hospital's main morgue?
It was for sanitary reasons after the beginning of the
衛
epidemic.
生上の都合。
Cadavers had to be moved to the nearest mass grave.
集団墓地ね。行方不明の人がね、いるとかね、言っていたからね。そういう死体をね、放置しておくと衛生的に良くないからね。集団で埋めないと、場所がね、どんどん埋まっちゃうからね。前にお会いしたことか？
Have we met before?
あるの？
I don't think so, sir.
違った？
When we first
恥ずか
talked,
しいからや
you
めて。
said you were glad to meet me since I was reported dead.
Funny story, sir. Your sister came here a few nights ago.
妹？
You were missing. and she was looking for your body. She must be
ああ
very
なるほ
relieved
ど、
now.
メアリーがここに来て私の死体がないか聞きに来たのね。あ、だから私のことを知ってたってことか。ああなるほどなるほど。ややこしいこと言うなよ、ちょっとドキッとしたじゃん。なんか妹を狙っているよからぬやつなのかなって思っていたんだけど、そんなことはなかったね。ああびっくりしたわ。で、質
A
屋、
pawnbroker.
まあ、さっきの
I
証拠のこと
expect
か
to
な。
get all types of people here.
Yes, sir. All kind of people. For I sell all
何でも売
kind
る
of
の？
goods.
それはどうなの？誰がこんなところに取引に？
Who comes here to trade with you? It's very unhygienic, even
あ
unsafe.
まりいい場所とは言えないけ
Diseases
ど
can
な。
spread.
うん、安全ですら
For
な
the
いよな。
customers, for the hospital.
I'm very cautious, sir. I've been a doctor, remember?
いや覚え
And
てる
all
けど。
my clients are good people. In fact, I
本当に
think I
いい人か？
only know good people.
いい人しか知らない。本当にいい人なのかそれ？怪しいぞ。どんなものを売ってるんですか？
What kind of goods?
With the quarantine,
ちらっと見たけど。
it's not always easy to buy things. So I trade, I exchange. Some people sell, some others buy. I like to help.
なんかいいことを言ってるようで内容的にはなんかむちゃくちゃなんだよな。死後の世界を信じているんですか？
Since you're not afraid of dying, do you believe in life after death, Rakesh?
No, I believe we must do all the good we can while alive. For our time is short, and the obstacles are endless.
Do you think you would enjoy
人
immortality
生は短くか。
as a concept?
I don't think so. Don't mistake me. I love life, and I'd like to live a long life. But everything
まあ
has to
誰
be
しも長生きは
paid,
したいわな。
even goodwill.
うん善意は長続きしない？
Do you really believe goodwill cannot last?
As I said, sir, everything decays. If I was to never die, goodness, I would be bored or worse. And I like to be helpful, sir.
Quite depressing, wouldn't you say?
Yes. But the good news is, we'll all die before losing our humanity, sir.
はい。それであなたは死ぬ準備ができている？
So you're ready to die?
No, I am not. I don't fear death, for I won't see it. What troubles me is the pain my death will inflict to those I know.
You're a wise man, Mr. Chidana.
No, Dr. Reed, I am a foolish man. But I like to think otherwise.
なるほどね。
Goodbye,
Right,
Mr.
eh?
Chidana.
Never ceases to amaze me how
で
you
さっきから気になっていたけどこの後ろのやつ
peaceful and lost.
It's locked.
あー鍵マークあるからな。開かないか。なんかねいろいろとなんか変わった先生患者看護師のね人がねいるよね。あでここはあれかな、遺体アンチジョジョかな、しわくちゃんの手紙。これは愛しい人へニコラエ、ミルトン・フックスの振る舞いは悪どいとは言ってもペンブロック病院はいいとこだと聞いている。何も問題ないと約束するよ。できるだけ早く綺麗なベッドに寝ている君に会いに行くから愛を込めて。うえニコラエ、私の口から愛を言わせるとはなんてやつだ。でミルトンのやつがアンロックされたな。でいろいろ回収したけどまたミルトンに会いに行くのか。ちょっと行ってくる。そこにいたかミルトン探してよ。
Good evening, Milton.
Good evening, Doctor. Still
で結構増えてね。君は不当に金を受け取っている？
Tell me why you're extorting money from some of the patients here.
if a patient wants a bed, he'll have to pay me a little fee. That's all.
Where did you get the idea for such an immoral scam?
Funny you should ask. The first time it was from a patient who bribed me to get a bed. It's only then I realized I could make a fortune.
なるほど。でホーキス看護師は君の共犯だ。
Admit it. Nurse Hawkins is more than your lover. She's also your partner in crime.
やばい
Of
関
course
係
she
だよ
is.
ね。
How else could I tell which bed is free? I need to know that.
Have you no shame?
Don't you see the city is crumbling down? Today people are ready to pay to get a hospital bed. Tomorrow, we may be fighting for food.
まあ要するにミルトンは陰でね
Goodbye, Milton.
患者からお金をもらって、まあ裏口入院っていうのかなまあそんな感じのねことをしているってことですよね。恐ろしいで、あ、ちょっと待った、なんだ、何目のマーク、何、ちょっと待って、これっていやいや違う、これは見たで、こっち、ちょっと待って、これここになんか立ち聞き市民の行動を調べる、これ外か、こっち、なんかこれなんか赤いもやがあるけど、でこれよからぬ関係とかそんなのやめてね。いやなんかぽいぞ。
How can I be sure I'll not find your unconscious body in the house again?
I promise you, you'll not find my unconscious body.
For God's sake, how can you say such a thing?
How can you refuse to listen? I tried to warn you for so long.
No, I won't let my only son die. You promised me you'll stay alive.
Your son lied to you, like the whole world lies to us.
どうやら息子さん自殺を図ったっぽい感じですね。結構お母さんの教育厳しかったのかな。なんか教育があまりに厳しくてそれが嫌でなんか自殺を図ったとかそういう感じっぽいよな。ちょっと待って、これアイテムがあったで、そっちにちょっと待って、この人って不明ってあるってことは話したことないな。
Good evening, sir. I'm Dr. Reed. I believe we're going to be colleagues.
Reed? Yes, I've been informed about your arrival. I'm Waverly Ackroyd. Welcome aboard, I suppose.
Does my arrival inconvenience you in some way, Dr. Ackroyd?
Let us just say that I don't particularly share Dr. Swansea's enthusiasm for hiring you. What we need here are reliable professionals, not overrated dabblers.
結構厳しい感じの先生なのかなで、生活は私に何か問題がありますか？
If you have a problem with me, Dr. Ackroyd, please
これで
feel
も優
free
秀
to
なん
tell
です
me.
よ。問題あ
Dr.
ります？
Swansea has imposed your presence on this hospital without asking anyone's advice. The benefit of his position.
地位の利点で
But
す
I
ね。
don't agree with it.
I know
Ito
we've
yung
never
na.
met before, but I believe this hospital could use all the help it can get.
うん、
You will
助けは
agree with
必要だ
that,
と思
I'm
う
sure.
よ。
Oh, but I have heard about you, Dr. Reed. Of course, you can't say the same about me, since I have not wasted my time courting the press.
なんかすごい言われようなんだけど、私本当に何かした？嫉妬君のためにはならないよ。私に対する口を変えた方がいい。そんな敵対心は必要ないよ。敵対心必要ないんじゃ
There is
な
no
い？
need for such animosity between us.
そんな敵意を
Don't
むき
you
出し
think
に
the
するくらいだっ
epidemic
た
is
ら、
already enough to deal
ちゃん
with?
とさ、協
That
力す
is
るだけ
one
のさ、努
point
力し
we
よう
could
ぜ。
agree on. And that is precisely why I want to be sure that you will be of help to this hospital instead of a burden.
はあ。で、ペンブロック病院について。
Since your tenure in this hospital is longer than mine, perhaps you can tell me more about this place.
Let's just say I'm tired of the carelessness around me. I have always respected the skills of Dr. Swansea, but over time his enthusiasm has become displaced.
決意が
Carelessness?
ずれていると。
Exactly what are you talking about?
We're here to save lives. The people who trust us are not volunteering for experimentation. They're here to be healed.
I don't intend to run any radical experiments, Doctor. Even if I, as any good practitioner should, express an interest in pushing the boundaries of medical research.
Modern medical methods were created
もう
through
今さ、
audacity
二人
and
でさ、す
ego.
ごい口論し
But
て
there
るよ
are
ね、これ
rules
ね
in。our line of work, and they're here to protect our patients.
まあ、お二人さ、落ち着いて、隣にさ、患者さんいるんだからさ、結構うなってる感じじゃないあれ。って。で、ストリックランドの研究に対する君の考え。
Tell me, Waverly, What do you think of Dr. Strickland's enthusiasm for his experimental research?
Strickland is playing with his patients' lives for pride and glory. Now that, sir, is unethical.
Are you thinking about something in particular?
Harvey Fiddick needs delicate surgery. I believe we should stick to the usual procedure, but my young colleague obviously disagrees.
対抗心が目を曇らせている
And are you not afraid that your rivalry with Strickland may be blinding you?
Rivalry? I guess you could call it that. But I will never be childish enough to let my personal feelings affect my judgment.
子供っぽくないと本当かなで、なぜこの外科手術を主導したい
Why do you wish to lead this surgery?
I strongly believe that Mr. Fiddick should not be butchered to test an unproven procedure.
いずれ困ったことになる。それは保守的なものの見方だ。君の判断を信じるよ。それは保守的なものの見方
Other
じゃない
people may say that's too conservative a point of view.
Conservative? And what are you going to say to Mr. Fiddick if he loses his arm because of the operation? Because that's what's going to happen if the surgery is a failure.
本当に厳しい人ね。で、個人的な質問が臨床医としての能力を証明してきた。
I don't know what you've heard about me, but I have already proved my value as a practitioner.
I don't question your skills, Dr. Reed, but your motive.
疑問
Is it
もない
money, fame, or are you truly dedicated?
And what exactly is that supposed to mean?
何が
I
言いたい
served in
ね
the war just like you. But unlike you, I did not use the wounded to play the modern sorcerer.
Be careful what you insinuate, Dr. Ackroyd.
I only want you to admit you used those men to improve your theories.
いや、自分のさ、能力をさ、認めてほしいからって私に当たるのはさ、違うんじゃないの君。気分悪いわ。で、多くの命を救ってきた知識は我々のな武器だ。君に私の行動を正当化する理由はない。まあね。そうだな。ここはあんま衝突すると良くないと思うから、まあちょっとね、話を微妙にずらしていこうかな。
Knowledge has always been and will remain our main weapon, and it has always come at a price. And personal initiative.
It is not a question of initiative, it is a question of integrity. These men and women have put their faith in us, Dr. Reed.
なんか怒られちゃった。で、嫌な経験
It
が
seems you have bad memories of your military service.
I refuse to see this industrial slaughter as scientific progress. War only reveals the worst in men.
We can at least agree on something, Dr. Ackroyd.
なるほどな。
Thank you for your time.
ありがとう。
We'll talk later.
で、話聞けたところで、こっちこっち。ここのな、ご家族がな、ちょっと問題大ありなんだよ。
Good evening, Mr. Goswick.
いいかな。で、さっきのやつはこれかな。入院について。
Why did your mother have you hospitalized here? She seems convinced this is a bad hospital.
My mother just wants the best for me. She won't rest while I'm here. She'd go all the way to hell and back to help me.
地獄からだって戻ってくると怖いね、それは。まあ、彼の病気はおそらく心の病気だと思うんだけれども、お母さんはなんか違う病気だと思っているっていうことだよね。まあ、それはそれで厄介だよな。お母さんが煩わしいかい
Is your mother bothering you? As your doctor, I can ask her to leave you alone if you would prefer.
That's tempting, Doctor.
魅力的かい
But you have no idea what my mother is capable of. She would tie herself to my bed if you asked her to leave.
ベッドに体を縛り付ける嫌だ縛りませんよ
Pembroke Hospital may look unorthodox, but rest assured you're in good hands here.
It's not me you have to convince, Dr. Reed.
まあそうだな説得すべきは君じゃなくてお母さんだよなそうだよなで自殺しようとしたんだね
Admit it, Mortimer. Your mother had you hospitalized here because you tried to kill yourself.
Yes, it's true.
All right then. This is the first time we've really shared information about your case.
そうだね。
Shall we call this progress?
Call it what you want, Dr. Reed.
初めてね、情報共有できたね。で、信用してく
You
れ。
can trust me. I won't report you to the authorities. My one and only concern is your health.
I guess I should
君
thank you
の健
then.
康がね、気がかりだよな。こう見えて私、口が硬いからね。何か困っていることは？
Can I help you in any way, Mr. Goswick?
I wrote a letter for my mother.
母親
She
に
was
手紙
supposed to
を書きま
read
し
it
た。
after,
ああ、
after
遺書
my
ってこと
death.
が？
But
うん。
I suppose she doesn't have to read it now.
I see. And is this letter still near the place where you tried to take your own life?
Yes. And I don't want anyone reading my last words. I mean, I'm still here.
うん。
If you
遺
bring
書を
me
読まれ
back
たく
that
ないと。
letter, then perhaps we'll talk.
え、まさか、おい、読んだら燃やして新しいミッションで、なんか鍵っぽいのを手に入れたけれども、つまり私にその手紙を持ってくるように頼んだってことかい、息子さん。マジか。
I have to go
じゃ
now,
あとりあえ
sir.
ず息子さんとのお
But don't
話はこれ
hesitate
で
to contact me
OK と。
if you need any help.
で次がまた隣にいたな、ビビったな。何そんなにお話気になる？てか結構近いからもうお話筒抜けなんじゃねえのこれ。
Good evening, Doctor.
どうも。
How's my son doing?
あまりよろしくない感じですかね。で息子さんは死にたがっていた。
Your son wished to die, Beatrice. Why did you hide such crucial information?
そうで
Are you not
重大な情報ですよ
aware
これ。
suicide is
隠しちゃダメでしょ。
Mortimer could be thrown in jail. I can't let that
刑
happen.
務所か。
I won't.
I understand you fear the legal consequences, Mrs. Goswick. But don't you realize your silence significantly affects your son's case?
All my son needs is help and comprehension, not judgment and punishment for what he may or may not have done.
自殺しようとすると何？刑務所に入れられちゃうの？それはそれでなんか恐ろしいね。でなんかアンロックされたけど
Goodbye, Mrs.
特に
Goswick.
会話には反映されないのかな？
Good evening, Mr. Goswick.
もしくはこっちの息子さんにヒントが反映されてるとか？そんなことなかったね。
I have to go now, sir.
よし。でお
Don't
話
waste
終
your
わっ
time with me.
たね。でこれでほとんどの人と会話できた感じですかな。でいろいろねヒントアンロックできていますね。でここの下2人がね見つけられないんだけれどもどっかにいたりする？探してないところっつったらあと2階か？であと新しいやつがこれ3つか。結構あったね。で1つが間違った標的でもう1つが息子さんの衣装ね燃やすやつとあとはお使いか。そうだな。これ追跡にして、で、場所とかって、これ、なんか表示され、これかな？これ、場所的に港ってことはあれか？酒場があったところか？そこに戻るってことか？で、これ、近いね。近いやつがあった。で、これ、これも近いな。すぐ横だね。そうだな。これ、やっちゃおうかな。よし。で、間違った標的。誰かを突き止めると。で、場所が、これは、病院を出て右側に、 そのペーストがあるってことかな。よし。さてはこちらの間違った標的やっていきたいところですが、時間もいい感じですので今回はここまでにしたいと思います。次回はこの続きからプレイしていきたいと思いますので、ではまた次回に続きます。